Hey everybody, I'm Aaron Simmons. This is Philosophy for Where We Find Ourselves, October 3rd, 2023. Quick reminder, if you have not gotten signed up for my newsletter, go over to jaronsimmons.com and get signed up, subscribed now. I just had a new issue come out 2 days ago and I would love to send it to you. So go get subscribed and I'll get it in your inbox. Today, what I want to do is talk a little bit about the central idea in my new book, Camping with Kierkegaard, Faithfulness as a Way of Life. Now, when this book came out, what I did was encouraged everybody who was reading it to take pictures of the book in their own spaces, wherever they found themselves. The idea being that this book is not intentionally designed for people only who enjoy camping or only want to spend time on mountain bikes or standing in trout rivers. This is a book that invites all of us to think about what makes life worth living and why we should live on purpose in the direction that we think is worthy of our finitude. So, today, what I'm going to do, a little bit different, a little deviation from what we normally do here on these videos, I'm going to actually read you just a few paragraphs of the first chapter from the book. So, as I read a couple paragraphs to you, I want you to check out all these amazing pictures that I've been getting from people who are reading the book around the world. This is awesome because they reflect the fact that these ideas can hit us wherever we are. This is a book that I wrote not so that it would get you to the mountains, so that it would get you living faithfully as far as possible. So I hope you enjoy these amazing pictures that have been sent to me by readers and enjoy the words here from Camping with Kierkegaard. I really do hope that they inspire you and encourage you today. Let's dive in. Lots of folks talk about faith in all sorts of ways. We often hear of the importance of faith over fear, or that faith is taking the first step even when you can't see the whole staircase, or that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. But sadly, faith gets all too often confused for religious belief on the one hand and contrasted with doubt on the other hand. This way of approaching things misses the existential importance of understanding faithfulness as a valuable way of life for us all, regardless of our religious identity. Now, it's true that faith is often understood, enacted, and applied in the context of religious life. And as someone who identifies as religious, I deeply respect this particular manifestation of how faith can be enacted. Similarly, it's often the case that doubt, fear, anxiety, and worry override our ability to move forward with purpose. Finding ways to live faithfully certainly does require rethinking the hold things have on us in certain ways. Nonetheless, faith is not simply or even primarily about religion. Similarly, faith rarely roots out our doubts, but instead it usually requires us to own up to them. Many non-religious people live faithfully day in and day out, and many religious people fail to live faithfully. Far too often we think that we need faith in order to overcome risk, but such a view short-circuits itself. The real threat to faithful living is the idea that we can have certainty about things of existential importance. Faith goes hand in hand with risk, but in a way that is akin to humility being the ground of confidence. As Socrates shows, true confidence is not thinking that you are the greatest, but instead realizing that you are limited and in need of correction and encouragement from others. But when such humility is deployed as a virtue, it allows confidence to emerge in the light of self-honesty. Living faithfully does not remove our doubts and position us as certain about ourselves, the world, and what matters. Instead, faithful living facilitates being able to act on purpose and with confidence while abandoning the idol of certainty. As a philosopher, I think definitions are important. Without them, we can find ourselves missing each other's points as well as missing out on going deeper in our own thinking. So, here is my definition of faith: risk with direction. That's the key. Risk with direction. I actually had a sticker made that shows the double black diamond expert only trail. And on there, I just wrote risk with direction. Because in life, there are no green trails. When it comes to the human condition, none of us can just say, I'm going to play it safe over here on the bunny slopes. Life requires that we embrace risk and do so by living intentionally in a direction that we think is worth the life that we have lived. So let me encourage you today, not only to pick up a copy of Camping with Kierkegaard, I hope you will, but also to live faithfully wherever you are. In the backyards, at the coffee shops, in the lines at Walmart, or maybe even jumping out of planes. Wherever you are, faith is an existential idea, and it's one that unites all of us. So the question is, will we then live faithfully? I hope that you, with me and all of the readers sending in pictures, will say yes to that. I'll see you next time, unless a piano falls on our heads.
Go, 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 go!